Welcome back to Heart to Rope. So glad you're with me this week. Have a little bit of something different to show you today. We'll be breakaway roping for practice, and I hope you enjoy. Subscribe if you get a chance, and like the video if you enjoyed it. And I will get this rolling.
Little buck, and what you didn't know is the end of last week I was heeling coming out of the box. It had been raining, and so he did his little crow hop, and the good news, I survived it. The reins come over his head. I had it in my left hand and got him turned and stopped, and I was just furious with him. I was so mad at him. And go lope the circles and rope some more on him, and then he's fine after that. And I don't know why he does that, because besides that little hiccup, he is absolutely great, and it just makes me sad that he can't be that way all the time, and me be able to rope free on him, heel, head, and rope the calves, because he's got that talent, and he's smooth to ride and small, and just makes me sad. But here he is, easy to catch. Hey, guys, what are you up to? You are miserably dirty. The good thing about coming out here every day, besides getting running Hamlet. He is on his walk. He'll walk around this whole pasture. I'm amazed. He does a lot of traveling. And he talks. He's like running this way. Hamlet! Hamlet! What are you doing? Mr. Hamlet? What are you doing? Hamlet! Hamlet! He'll nuzzle everything. He's nuzzled every horse, chicken, dog, you name it. How are you, Mr. Hamlet? How are you doing today? How are you doing? Hi! Did everybody leave you? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Come here. Yes. Mr. Hamlet, what are you up to? What you up to? What you up to? What you up to? How are you? How are you? You're so cracking me up. You're so funny. So funny, guy. This is so funny. This is so funny. Oh. So today it's 95 degrees outside and 200% humidity. It is so humid out. My clothes are sticking to me. But today was a good day after warming Little Buck up to go practice some breakaway roping off the steer head. I folded the horns up, and I was curious whether or not my breakaway loop would fit over its head, and I think it's going to work. I understand that calf is going to be lower to the ground, but this will be fun today just to kind of practice a few throws off of him. I can definitely see, like, I'm looking at his nose is why my loop is being thrown in front of his head, and I need to set my target back, because when you're roping calves, I really want to look right behind that right ear
and my horse is going to be directly behind that calf, and that was a better loop. So I'll slow one of these down so you can see it again. I also just kind of wanted to practice when I get ready to rope. I do put the tip of the rope underneath my arm, that way I won't get it caught in my leg. And then I want to bring my arm up from that saddle horn up, and then one swing, two swing, and then I should be ready wherever my calf is to throw that rope. And that was much better. I'm still like in front of the head. It's just a little different rope in this head than I would a calf, but it's getting me some practice today. I slowed this run down just to show you like my first swing. I'm really thinking about that's my power swing. And then my second swing, I need to be looking for my cattle and be swinging over his head. Get my eye on, get my elbow up, really look, and then follow through. Open that loop up, and then I should see that 8 come around. So I think that was a better loop for me. And here, I'm just going to throw a few more practice swings, and it's along with after I throw my rope, I always come back to my hand where my coils are to grab my slack and then pull straight back as much as I can. And that way, hopefully the calf won't run through my loop when I get one caught. And then towards the end of my practice, I wasn't getting him caught. I don't know whether it was the steer horns or my loop was closing in on me, but I know that happens sometimes, and I've just got to hang in there, stick with it, and in my mind just keep throwing, keep it in my head to throw a better loop. Follow through one swing, two swing, really look at my target and get him roped, and that time I did. The last thing is, as I'm driving my horse to that calf, I want that calf to come back to the right as I'm running towards him and see his head, and that way I can rope him. I hope you all had a great 4th, and thanks so much for following me on this venture, and we'll see what next week leads to. So excited to have another good week of practice, and I will see you all soon.